here we are today at the second day of AI Impact Summit 2026. Taking inspiration from day one, let's see what day two holds for us.
Since we all know the theme of this 5-day summit is 7 chakras, so today we'll see what our industry leaders have to say about the same. Let's stay tuned and watch what happens.
Here I am in the second day of the India AI Summit, and here with me is the Honorable Minister of State for Communications, Dr. Pemasani Chandrasekhar. Sir, how are you feeling today?
Feeling quite good because the India is, if you look at it today, quite ambitious. There is so much vibrant energy. We're the third largest AI ecosystem in the world, and the rush in the entire Delhi is traffic jam because everybody wants to be part of this process. So the energy is palpable.
Definitely, sir. So just one thought that came to mind. As you had rightly pointed out, that telecommunication is no longer for just calling, it is for opportunities. How do you see, sir, that telecommunication is going to impact and have a role in the building and enhancing the AI in country as well as globally?
See, for any AI to work, telecom is the basic foundational infrastructure. And luckily, we have built that over the last 11, 12 years exceptionally well, whether it is a fastest 5G rollout and high quality fiber to every rural village. So now having that infrastructure allows to build data centers and everybody to use AI applications and take it further from here.
Once, thank you, sir, for such great words of wisdom. Thank you so much, sir. So here I am at the second day of AI Impact Summit 2026, and here with me is the Director General of COAI, Lieutenant General Dr. S.P. Kocher. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Thank you, sir. So, as we know that telecom is a horizontal, it is impacting and it has role to play for every different segments and aspects of life. How do you see, sir, that telecom is going to help in facilitating the growth of AI in this country?
I would disagree with you. Telecom is not a horizon. It is a value-added horizon. And I'm only quoting the Honorable Minister of Communications. So the values, one of the values which telecom networks are carrying on them is AI. The AI offering which goes on telecom network goes to every nook and corner. And whatever we are hearing about applications. Now applications reside on the 7th layer of the OSI stack. And the rest of the layers are telecom. So without a telecom network, you really can't give too much of AI. It is a standalone AI then which you are giving. You then cannot have LLMs and SLMs and various other things. So therefore, telecom is an unseen force which nobody talks about, but without this, you can't power AI. So it is essential that telecom networks should become more strong, more resilient, and omnipresent. So that is what is my take.
Definitely, sir. It is important that telecom plays, it is playing an important role. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time.
Hi, welcome back everybody. Now we have with us Mr. Anil Kumar Bhardwaj. How are you feeling in this summit, and why do you think this is the right time? This was the right time for India to organize such a summit on AI on such a huge scale?
So see, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me. Right time, AI is actually happening and now. Should we done it 3 months back? Should we do it today? Should we do it next month? I would say every time right now, because we have to take action, is right time and we have to move forward. And this confluence not only of the techpreneurs of India but of the world, as well as we have the highest level led by our own Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, and more than 20 head of countries joining us, and the global tech community joining us in this endeavor, where we are saying that AI is the future. AI is actually not future, AI is now, and AI is going to change the way we work, we code, we think, we execute our day-to-day tasks, and it is going to have a huge impact on our social fabric, social way we communicate with each other, we talk to each other. So we have to embrace AI, and this is our way, this is India's way to embrace. India is set to be number 3 on the innovation, AI innovation and in AI world. I am sure with these kind of efforts, we will very soon be number 2 and number 1. We are in this event rubbing shoulders with the global tech leaders. I am not naming name, but if any name comes to your mind, they are here. Their top leadership is here, which means that not only India but global community is together in embracing AI and taking the humanity forward.
Definitely, and what a powerful quote that AI is not future, AI is now. And definitely there are a lot of things to look forward to. Thank you so much, sir, for your insight words here as well as in the panel. It was nice having you here. Thank you.
Hi, we are at the day 2 of AI Impact Summit, and today we have with us Ms. Ambika Khurana, Chief Regulatory Officer at Vodafone India. Hi ma'am, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Ma'am, I wanted to ask you, since the telecom industry is moving from a physical-oriented infrastructure to an AI-generated structure, what policy intervention do you think is required from the government, or is any policy intervention required in the first place at all?
Thank you for the interesting question. I think the telecom networks have already leapt forward, and not only for enhancing the efficiency of the telecom networks, but also bringing the right advantage to our subscribers. There is extensive deployment of AI, and there is continuous research, continuous exciting upgrades that are happening while we are talking. So I think the regulatory framework that will come out, and many things will get discussed during the course of this AI summit that we are hosting in India, just needs to be empowering for the industry. It needs to be empowering for every citizen, and it needs to be globally harmonized so that we don't see points of friction anywhere. And the last point that I want to share is that all these benefits of AI can reach the last person in my country only if everybody has access. So it's supremely important that every man and woman, and especially women who are deprived of access to digital devices and connectivity, more than men folk in our country, are able to leap forward and come on an equitable platform so that every citizen can have the right advantage to AI, and the policy framework should just empower that access and that ability to march up the digital curve. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. Have a nice day.
Here I am. Here with me today is Mr. Manoj Gurnani, the Chief Technology Officer of Nokia India. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Sir, something really important, a great keynote first of all, sir. It was so inspiring, and the words of wisdom were also there. We look forward to, how AI is going to be shaping the networks and all. Sir, a quick question that comes to my mind is, with OEMs and the advent of AI, be it Gen AI or Agentic AI, how are the OEMs going to utilize that for enhancement not only in the manufacturing, but that manufacturing in itself, components would help in enhancing AI also. So two-way role for it. How do you feel?
Sure. So I think two big things which are going to be very prominent going forward will be robotics and physical AI. I think that's only going to take the autonomy of the operations to a next level. I think we are at almost stage 4 of, on a scale of 5, the autonomy. But it's only going to get better. What telecom 5G and 6G is doing is providing high quality data sets. And I think AI will be able to use that and lead to this kind of objective.
Definitely, sir. That was great. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hi everybody, so today we are at day 2 of India AI Impact Summit, and we have with us Mr. Gurvinder Singh Ahluwalia, founder and CEO, Digital Twin Labs. So sir, first of all, how do you feel this was the good time for India to manage having an event of such a large impact and scale?
Thank you so much for inviting the discussion, and congratulations to the COAI team. Of course, the Department of Telecommunications, and then particularly to General Kocher, your formidable head. Anything in India is big by definition, and we've seen statements by the greatest of leaders made, of course, here in the country, but also in US where I am based, saying that anything affecting India is going to affect the rest of the world. So in that sense, the scale by definition is very, very correlated. I have not been a speaker commonly at events of this size in India. In other countries, yes. So I'm very, very impressed to see the scale over here. I'm very, very impressed to see the variety of booths and solutions over there. And we just came out of the session where it was very, very impressive to see the discussion and be part of it between not just the government, industry associations and the private sector, but I feel privileged and humbled to represent a little bit of the global point of view on not just telecom but overall technology kind of solutions and disruptions.
Definitely, sir. And it was, very impressive listening to you on this stage. And my question to you is that since you are doing a lot of work in digital twins, so are there any limitations, especially with respect to the diverse country like India, that you face while creating a digital twin?
So, as you know, the name of my company is Digital Twin Labs, based in Dallas. My concept of digital twin is not the old school concept of digital twin, which originated from industrial engineering companies, where you create a digital twin of an aircraft, of a car. All those are still very relevant. But part of the mission that I'm on, in my little needle, is to advance the notion of digital twin in modern concepts. The elements of which are, of course, the physical, and of course the digital, but also financial flows, because we easily forget about the financial flows, which are the bloodline of any engineering, any telecommunications, any aerospace, any military activities, and any, of course, e-commerce activities. So we need to look at digital twin as not just what we understand to be the physical, not just what we understand to be the digital, because digital now breaks down further into multiple threads, and that is digital as we know it, meaning just information, but then digital also in terms of the flow of money, which has to converge when, let's say, a production happens or a logistical supply chain distribution happens, then money has to be released as you go along. So some of these threads and some of these components of economies and of institutions and businesses are still very disparate, and bringing them together is the broader, more futuristic notion of digital twin. In fact, it doesn't remain a twin anymore. It's almost a triplet by then.
Definitely, sir. And there's still a lot to look forward to. Thank you so much for your insightful words, and it was lovely interacting with you.
What a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, we are thrilled to join by General Gavas, the CEO of TSSC. Hi, sir. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming, sir. Sir, since India is moving fast ahead in AI adoption space, what specific technical skills do you think are required to foster innovation in telecom sector and digital sector in general?
Yeah, firstly, when you talk of improving skills, I think it has to start at the very basic. And when I say very basic, it starts from the schools itself. And that is a place where vocationalization of academics, the new new education policy talks a lot about it. So that is the first place where we, in the telecom sector, we are introducing to the young minds about skilling, the NSQ skilling basis. And that is where again AI got to be embedded into the young minds. And as they grow up further and move out into any career they wish to, they will AI, because this generation is going to be existing in AI till 2047, 2050, and this whole century actually. When it comes specifically to telecom, a lot is happening in telecom.
Right.
And with databases, with data centers now coming up and data coming together, more and more exploitation of AI will start happening. We have been hearing so much in all the discussions, and skilling and reskilling actually. Everybody in the workforce will be a priority, will have to be a priority.